is Stephanie Pickard, and today I'm going to show you how to play Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You by Led Zeppelin. So I'm going to make sure that you guys can see me on both platforms and that we're all here, and it's going to be really fun. So I'm going to walk you through these two main parts, and grab your guitars, and let's get started. So we'll go for about 30 minutes. So I'm going to make sure Facebook can see me, and of course at the end, like we always do, I'm going to do a little Q&A, so feel free to ask questions and feel free to ask them as we go along. And remember that we also have a YouTube channel where we do regular videos. So if you're enjoying these lessons, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is www.youtube.com/guitarcontrol, and our website, guitarcontrol.com. So today we're going to do Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You by Led Zeppelin. This is a really cool song. There's a couple of parts that are pretty tricky, so I'll show you how to isolate those, and I'll show you the progression and how I would go about those changes. So even if you're not a beginner, I would say that this one has a couple challenging parts. So let's for sure take a look at it. But the more you practice it and the more you get these habits down and these transitions down, the easier it's going to be. So let me make sure you can see me. Feel free to say hi. And it looks like we're good. Okay, cool. All right. Awesome. I'm just in standard today. So, okay, whatever on YouTube asked me what tuning I'm in. So just standard today. So let's go ahead and start by just doing an A major chord. So, I'm sorry, an A minor chord. So let me go ahead and pull back this window. So I'm just doing an A minor chord. I'm playing pretty clean and I'm actually finger picking. You can use a pick if you want, but if you do use your pick, make sure that you go really soft because this first part is just really moody and it's really beautiful, so I would definitely play it soft or with your fingers. So just, that's the very first part, just, that's it. So make a normal A minor, and then I actually place my pinky down on the first string, 3rd fret. So someone asked which way I'm talking about in other videos. This is the 6th string. It's always the 6th string. Somebody asked which way I'm looking at it. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So 6 is the biggest string, biggest number. That's what I think of. And for this first chord, since it's an A minor chord, I'm going to use an A note, right? So that's the 5th string open is an A note. So I just pick, I make this shape, and I pick 5, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. So let me know if you can hear me okay. It is a soft one, so it might be a little hard to hear. So 5, 3, 2, 1. And if you're using your pick, I would go down, 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 up. I would go up on the very last one so that when you turn around and you go back down, you're already ready. So you see how if I go up, I'm already in position to go down. But I'm going to use my fingers. So thumb, and then I actually just move my thumb down. And I go pointer, middle. So that's how I finger pick this one. And you're going to want to watch that open 5th string. It's going to be the hardest one to control since it's open. So let me check in on you guys. You can barely hear me. I can turn up a little bit. So let's see. Does your guitar have... Okay, so let me know if you can hear me a little bit better. All right, just let me know if you can hear me a little bit better. All right, cool. So I'm going to check in on Facebook. What kind of guitar is that? This guitar is a Menard guitar. They're really cool. I like them a lot. I've been playing them for years. So it kind of maybe like a Gibson vibe. Vince wants to know a random rundown of my gear that I'm using today. So I'm using my Menard guitar. It's just tuned in standard. It's got a fixed bridge, so, or it's got a, I can tune to whatever I want. I don't have a Floyd on this one. So my other Monarch does have a Floyd, so I can't use that. I'm using AxeFX 2 with a Matrix GT1000 FX power amp. That's what I'm always using. Today I'm using the setting Boutique 1041. So that's the preset number. And this one is just the preset that is in AxeFX. I love AxeFX because I do a lot of recording too. I used to work in a studio for film and television music, and it's really, I just love having all those amps available to me. So I think it's a really great asset when you're recording. And I just go DI with it, and I have, you know, a million different amps all in one unit. So I think that's really cool. I guess really about 300. So I think that's awesome. Cool. Mark said he can hear me. YouTube, I'm going to check in on you really quick. And remember, guys, grab your guitars. So I think Robert Baker is still doing some live streams too. So this week I did both, but we switch it up. So, and remember, he's on the channel too. So if you want to see some of his videos, we're all doing videos regularly. Like, we're uploading videos at least 1 to 2 a day. So make sure you check those out, from anything from techniques to songs. And remember, as always, leave comments too with other songs that you want to learn or go over in these live streams or in the video lessons. So let us know. All right, so I answered a couple questions. Now I'm going to go back to showing you the song. So I think you said you can hear me. That's awesome. Cool. I'm glad you can hear me. That's important. It's probably the most important thing. So A minor. Go ahead and do that A minor, and then grab that note with your pinky. So let's actually just go over these shapes first. I think that's really useful, because that's probably the trickiest part of this song. So that's it, right? From the 5th string down. Then the next time I pick this chord, when I'm arpeggiating it, right, I'm picking note by note with my picking hand, I'm going to lift up my pinky. And it gives this nice change, right? It's really moody, so I just go. So that's it. That's all that I'm doing. So just A minor with my pinky down, and then lift it up. So go ahead and try that if you have your guitars. Marshall and Gibson here and ready. That's awesome. What a good setup. Cool. So go ahead and try that out. That's it. Really simple. Whenever I'm playing anything that's new or maybe a little difficult too, I isolate my changes. So I go back and forth with the same change until I'm comfortable. And then I go ahead and do everything. So after that, we're going to do this almost G6 type shape. So I'm going from here. Then I'm going to just lift my ring finger. So I went from this A minor with my pinky down. I'm going to lift my ring finger, but keep my pointer in my middle down. So my ring finger moves to the 6th string, 3rd fret, that G note, and my pinky actually just goes up 1 string to the B string. And then I'm going to do the same thing, pick it up for the next one. So down, up, and it's a little bit different strings. So I'm going. That's it. So 6, 4, 3, 2, and then again, but I pick it up. So you don't have to leave your pointer down. I like to, because then I'm just ready, and I don't find it difficult to do it. But if you do find it difficult, remember, you don't need it till the 2nd time, so you don't have to do it. But I think it's always better to be a little bit more prepared, because if you're always thinking ahead, you're not going to be late, right? So, and I kind of mess around with a couple different finger pickings. Like, you can just use your thumb and go all the way down, straight down, if you're not comfortable with finger picking. Or I've always liked using my thumb as kind of like my bass note or my root note, and then I move it down one more and just go straight down. So I go thumb, thumb, pointer, middle. So thumb, thumb, pointer, middle. And that way you also buy yourself a little bit of time, right? Because your thumb is ready for the next note. So let's go over those first 2 shapes. Then change. Alright, so how many of you have your guitars? Are you guys comfortable? It would be fun to play Protest the Hero. I actually like metal guitar a lot. Cool. If you guys want to learn more metal songs too, you should definitely write those in. And Blake, no, I'm not single. I'm engaged. Okay, let's try this. But that is not what lessons are about, guys. So let's check that out. So first 2 chords. Now we're going to do another new shape. So here, here, or here, here, here. Right? Then this one is probably the trickiest one. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and switch these 2 fingers and put my pinky down on the 2nd string. So I went from here to lifting up that pinky. Then all of a sudden, the pinky's going to stay on that same note, but down again. But I'm going to move my middle finger to the 6th string, 2nd fret, and I'm going to move my ring finger down to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and pinky down. And the same thing where we have our pinky down and then up. So it's really cool how much a difference that one note makes. I think that's really awesome too. So let's see. Just checking on you guys. I hope you guys grab your guitars. Nice if your volume is louder. I suppose if I can hear fine. Not playing. Okay, I'm going to turn mine up a little bit. Okay, cool. Some of these ones are in different languages. I'm sorry. I can't read the ones that are in different languages. All right, let me know if that's a little bit better. So, first chord. Oops, sorry. First chord. So make sure you get that in. Then your big change. Now here. Right? So I'm picking the same strings. I'm going 6, 4, 3, 2, and then again. But lifting up that pinky. Then I'm going to actually go to an F major bar chord. So if you've played these before, they're a little bit more difficult, but once you know them, they're not, because it's the same shape. Instead of learning all these open shapes, you learn one shape to play every single major chord. So in the long run, it will be a little bit easier. Okay, the 3rd chord, Mickey wants to know that 3rd chord again before we go there. So this one is kind of a D over F sharp vibe. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that one really quick. So we had our A minor. Sorry, I'll show you since we had all the volume changes. And then this one. Then I'm going to move my middle finger to the 6th string, 2nd fret. I'm going to tuck my ring finger inside the 2nd fret as well on the 3rd string and pinky on the 2nd. So it looks like this. So I'll say it for you again. I have my middle finger on the 6th string, 2nd fret. My ring finger is on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Pointer on the 2nd string, 1st fret. And my pinky is on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So then I pick 6, 4, 3, 2. You might be able to hear it a little bit better with the pick. And then I pick up my pinky, right? Same strings. Cool. I didn't want to use a pick, but if you guys can hear me better, I probably should. So again, from the top. Right, so I'll do it a little slower, sorry. Then we're going to change, so all the way here. Now, the 3rd chord. Alright, so let me know if you guys have all of those ones. What effect pedal am I using? I'm green screen. Alan, does that mean that the screen went green, or are you just making a joke? What effect am I using? I'm just using Axe Effects. What are the 3 chord names? We did A minor. It was like an A minor 7 to A minor. Then we did like a G6 and then a D with an F sharp in the bass. This is Jimmy Page. They are kind of strange chords, but it is cool. Jimmy Page is really good at doing that. So he brings in a lot of kind of interesting chords and mixes them, and he creates these really beautiful progressions that are kind of dark, but not. So he's a really good one to learn from, I think. I really like his style. So let's now go to our bar chord. So now I'm going to take my pointer, and I'm going to bar all the way down from the 6th string to the 1st, right? So I'm putting pressure on everything. So go ahead and press down all the way. Then I'm going to make a power chord shape. I'm going to take my ring finger and place it on the 3rd string, 3rd fret, 5th string, pinky right under, and then my middle finger goes to the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And that's a major shape. So like I was saying before, you're able to move this shape all over the neck. And the benefit to these bar chords is that's one shape that covers all of the major chords if you're using the 6th string as your root. If you're not, you gotta learn the 5th string rooted shape. But this is really helpful. Later on, when you start sight reading charts and stuff, it's easier to find close combinations if you know these different voicings. I'd say it's very, very important to learn your notes on the 6th string and the 5th string at least, because then you can move these chords really easily. And sometimes play different voicings than all those open chords that you probably already know. So go ahead and try this chord. And so this next transition is going to just be this bar chord, so this F major to this E major. And it's just an open E major. And you'll notice that it's actually the same shape. It's this shape, but everything moved down. And then when we start over, that's the same shape as A minor if we move everything down a string. So let's try that. So here. And remember, it's kind of important too to just take a second and try these chord shapes before you try all the arpeggiating. I would definitely give that a shot, because the sooner you have these down, the easier that arpeggiating is going to be. So F major, E major, and then it's going to start all over. So when we get to these chords, we pick the 6th string, 4, 3, 2, then go ahead and make this E major shape, 6, 4, 3, 2, and then you start over. Right? So from here, back to this chord. So go ahead and try that really quick. AxeFX is an effects unit. It's a preamp, and it's this unit right here. And it has, instead of using one amplifier, it has a ton of different amp emulators. So it's not tubes and stuff, but it's really cool. Thanks, Chuck. Chuck said, "Bless my sweet patience." This song is "Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You" by Led Zeppelin. All right, so let's go back to that spot really quick. So from here, picking 6, 4, 3, 2 for both of these chords. So 6, 4, 3, 2, and then again 6, 4, 3, 2, and then start everything all over. Right, I'm gonna turn that down. Well, let's see, I'll turn just down my volume. So let me know if you can hear it okay. Right, those are the first two, the A minor, lifting my pinky, switch to our next one. Then I'm gonna do our harder shape. So then 6, 4, 3, 2, 6, 4, 3, 2. Oh, I had to move my finger down one more. Then to our bar chord, to our open chord, and then all over again. So starting with the fifth string. So then change to this shape. Now our bar chord, and then our open chord. And that's that entire first part. He does some little variations. He's, I don't think that Jimmy Page and somebody else was talking about Jimi Hendrix. I don't think these guys are as nitpicky too. They're kind of jam bands. They improvise a lot, not jam bands, but these are two really great musicians that play a lot from the heart, and they just kind of go for it. So as particular as we're being, you probably don't have to be that particular, because I really don't believe that they are. But every once in a while, he changes that G to, instead of, moving your pinky from the 2nd string up to the open, or, lifting it, he does it on the 1st string, just like we did that A minor. So I'll show you, like this, right? And then we did, so I'll use the pick so you can hear me. Right? Then when he goes to that next chord, so sometimes instead of using that 2nd string, he's going to use this, and then you really have to lift up to get that one. So right here, but that one's gonna be hard, so you really have to lift up for that one. Just every once in a while he's gonna do that. But let's stick to the first one that we did, and then I'm gonna show you one more part. I'm also gonna give you guys a special discount code for hanging in here. So let me grab that for you right now. So this is for our Killer Guitar Control Secrets and for hanging out with me today on this live stream. So thank you so much. This is all about playing from the heart, which is what I was just talking about. So this is a great DVD for getting your own voice on the guitar. So I've talked about this before, but it's not something that's really taught at all. So sing this song. Not today, but maybe another time. So this is all about playing from the heart. So that's something that isn't really taught much. You know, we can show you songs, we can show you licks, but I think everybody's goal is really to play from the heart and play what they want to play. So to find your own voice. Let's see. Oh, thanks, John. I appreciate it. So this is all about that. So this is a discount code for you for watching this. So thank you so much. Make sure you click on that and get that DVD and learn how to play from your heart. So it's all about connecting 3 different things. So technique, which is, you know, what we're talking about right now, these little picking. Picking is a technique. We're actually doing more the second thing, but, you know, slides, any kind of picking, speed picking, it's all techniques, right? Hammer-ons, pull-offs, playing with legato, playing, you know, fast. These are all just different techniques. And then fretboard knowledge is the second thing. So what we're doing with these chords, so chord shapes, like I was saying, knowing the notes on the strings, arpeggios, those are all fretboard knowledge, your theory, and then hand-brain coordination. So getting what's in your brain out through your hands. So check out this link. I dropped it in Facebook and I dropped it in YouTube. So that's a special discount code from me to you, for you guys for watching this today. So thank you so much. And I will be back Tuesday too at 7. So we just have a little bit of time left. If anybody wants me to go over that first part, let me know, and we'll go over it again. I'm going to show you the next part that I think is really cool. That goes like this. So the next part, we just do an A minor shape. So I'll turn up a little bit for this one. Let me know if it's too loud. Because hopefully you can see me. So this is awesome. He's going from an A minor, then we're going to go E, D, so you go down, down, up, down, 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 down. So A minor pointer on the second string, first fret, middle finger on, so same chord, remember that we did earlier, middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and ring finger right under. Strum from the 5th string down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down. Then I just scoot the same shape all the way up to, I know my fret markers are kind of crazy. This is my 12, the M, but the sun takes over a lot. I move up to the 9th fret with my middle and my ring, and then my pointer, which you can kind of use to guide you a little bit more so even, is on the 8th fret. And then I move down to now the 6th and 7th frets. So I go down, down, up, down, 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 up. So let's check that part out. Let me know how that one's going for you guys. How much did I pay for my guitar? I'm actually sponsored by this company, so I didn't have to really pay very much. Oh, Defender, did you say that you have no sound on YouTube? Oh, thanks, John. You checked out Voodoo Child. I did a Voodoo Child lesson on guitarcontrol.com too. So John from YouTube is talking about that one. So go check that out. Will my album be instrumental or will there be singing? I do both. I sing. Oh, I should probably put this on my face. Sorry. I sing a lot, but I kind of always liked a lot of lead guitar stuff. So I want to do a couple different things. I'm writing like I wrote a song for my first dance with my soon-to-be husband and my dad for my wedding, and then I write pop songs and stuff here and there. But for my album, I think it's gonna be a shred thing. So that'll be fun. Dawn, like the song, cool. And how much should I pay for my guitar? You should hit up menorahguitars.com and tell them that I sent you, and maybe they'll give you a discount. Chuck Berry Basics would be cool. Oh, thanks, Chuck. It's a lot of fun. So it's really cool when you guys leave all these topics. It's a lot of fun hopping on here and showing you guys stuff. Sometimes we have to learn really fast too, so bear with me sometimes. But it is really cool. So it's good for all of us. So I'm going to start taking questions. So go ahead and ask me some questions. A lot of people are saying, what is Axe-Fx and all those things. So Axe-Fx, like I was saying, it's an effects unit. So it's exactly kind of what it sounds like it is. You've probably heard of Kemper too. I really like Axe-Fx, probably because I own it. But they're both amazing. They're very high tech and very cool. And when they came out, it just kind of changed the game for a lot of amplifiers. You do need a power amp though, so it is definitely an investment. They are not cheap. And even with an endorsement, they're not cheap. So it's definitely an investment. But for me, I use it as an interface when I'm writing music. And I just have a ton of sounds available to me all the time. Like for today, right before I hopped on here, I just dial in a clean tone and it's already ready to go. Whereas if, since I play a lot of metal, before I used to have just a heavy amp and it didn't maybe have a great clean sound. And now I have a bunch of different variety and sounds to choose from. I have been playing for at least 12 years, but I think more. So I wish I'd been playing even longer though. But I kind of quit everything and just once I started playing, just went crazy. Hi, William. Let's see. And Chuck Berry, that is sad. Chuck Berry just passed. And he's quite a legend too. So it's good. All the song choice ideas are really good too. So please definitely leave us song choice ideas. And remember, check out our YouTube, check out our website, and check out that link that I sent you for that DVD. So we really like giving you guys all these lessons and all these things to learn from. So please check out that link. Learn how to play from your heart. I think that's the coolest thing, and that's what it's all about. You're welcome, Paul. Who tracks drums for you? My fiance is a really good producer, so he usually does. We do some, we're doing some holiday videos that were like metal versions of songs that are pretty fun, and I have those up on Instagram, instagram.com/shredanie is me. So it's the word shred and then ANIE, and there's some pretty funny ones with our dog even playing keyboard. Like we do like the theme song to Halloween and make it metal, stuff like that. I do like Jakey Lee, and I got to play his amp once. That was cool. Really random. He doesn't know I played his amp actually, so maybe don't tell him. But it was in a rehearsal space that I was in. Nice guitar. What is it? Thank you. This is a Menard guitar. It is called the Goddess. I always think that's funny because everyone thinks I named it, and it makes me look really conceited and weird, but I didn't do that. I just always really liked this shape when I started playing for them. I thought it was a really cool, interesting shape. I have a black one and a white one. I also have an ESP that I play a lot that you may have seen. That's like a glitter top. And then I have a custom Menard that I really love. That's kind of a little bit different from their normal one because I got to do whatever I wanted. So I made the neck thinner, even though I really like this neck. But I made the neck thinner, and it's a gold guitar with a piece of black lace on top of it. So it's just kind of unique looking. And I put a Floyd on there, and it's got a really thin neck. And got like all these different things I liked from different guitars. Like I liked how Ibanez had really thin necks, but I also wanted these other features, so it was kind of cool to do that. And the shape of that one is called the Fury, which is a really cool shape too. Has a really crazy pickguard if you check it out, but mine, I didn't do the pickguard because the lace was probably enough. Let's see. Not today when you think you could help me out with a song. I'm not sure what the question is, Defender, but ask me again. So not today. When you think you could help me out with the song, with this song? I mean, I do these lessons. I also teach guitar, so you can always hit me up and ask me questions or whatever. But I will be back every week. So if there's something that you think is confusing or remember, you guys can always go back to the beginning. Let's see. Can you show me some metal arpeggios? Yes, I can. I did some of those in a different lesson too, but it would be really cool if we did one whole lesson on that, I think. So let's see. I'm going to switch back and forth. Will you please do a video of Sultans of Swing? Yes, leave all your comments for all your video ideas, because all the people that work for Guitar Control go through these, and then we can actually make that happen. So if we haven't done one already, they'll check, and they'll assign it to me or Robert or John or whoever wants to do it, and we'll have a video for you. And, you know, we'll have these live ones too. So leave topics of anything you want to do. I've done a lot of speed picking ones on here. We've done melody ones. Let us know if you like these interactive song lessons more, or whatever you find the most helpful. If you think you could help me out with the Joe Satriani song, that would be cool. Which song? But Joe Satriani is a beast. He's very good. Did anybody see that Generation X? I guess he wasn't on that, but then Steve I did that other tour too, where he played, it was the anniversary of Passion and Warfare, and he did the video screen. If anybody saw that, I thought that was so cool. And he had Joe Satriani like talking on the video screen, and they jammed together. That was very cool. Play some Pat Metheny. He's very good too. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to go back to Facebook. Who are my influences on guitar? I have a lot of different influences on guitar. I've like to think I've grown up a lot, because now I like everything, and I try to be inspired by everything, and I don't really have that attitude that I maybe had when I was a bit younger, where I would be, I don't know, like more competitive, I guess, and now I just think, I don't know, whatever you can learn from. I learned a lot. I learn the most when I play with people that are much different than me, or when I put myself outside of my comfort zone. So I really enjoyed working at a studio where people were inspired by anything that made a noise. Like they turned that into an instrument, you know, that noise, or you'd manipulate it. And that was really eye-opening for me. And even to do that with the guitar, because when I started composing, I used the guitar so much as my go-to instrument, much more than a keyboard. And I think playing with people is really great. Like I was saying, I do those videos with my fiance, and he plays in a pretty popular band called I Wrestled a Bear Once, and he has a totally different style than me, and it was a really cool thing for me to like learn a lot, because he creates really weird noises, and I was more like a nerdy shred person, and practiced a lot of licks and stuff like that. And for him to like take these effects and really manipulate sounds and create these crazy songs with just weird noises, and you know, a lot of shred stuff too, but that was something that I didn't used to do. So I think that's really helpful in any jamming with anybody. At least the same level or better, or you know, anything. But my big influences would probably have been my biggest shifts in music were, I mean, I started out like liking Kurt Cobain, all these things. I still do, but I shifted to Hendrix was a really big one for me. Cream, I liked Band of Gypsies, Led Zeppelin, and then when I first started getting into metal was a big deal for me. Children of Bodom was a huge switch for me, and then all the shred people like Steve Vai and Paul Gilbert and Joe Satriani, that was really eye-opening for me. Tony McAlpine and Jason Becker and Cacophony, and I really loved all of that. Megadeth, Metallica. Oh, of course, Lisa. So Ashley said shredding lessons would be great. And Alex said, I wrestled a bear once is a beast band. Is he the drummer? He's not the drummer. He's the guitar player. So he's like the founding member. But yeah, he's the really tall guitar player with the green guitar. Shredding lessons would be great too. Actually, there are a ton of shredding lessons that I actually did on Guitar Control's YouTube. So if you go to youtube.com and search guitar control, and even search my name. My name is Stephanie Pickard. If you search that, you'll come up with a lot of speed picking ones that I've done, and then we did some other live streams that were like shredding with a melody or building a solo. But my one video that I get hit up about a lot is the 5 speed picking tips. So that's a pretty good one. But any other topics you guys want to do? I know a few people have said sweeping and stuff, which I think is a really good topic too. All right. So let's see. All right, guys, I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I will be back, of course, on next Tuesday. So 7 Central. Please leave comments. Let us know what you guys want to learn. Please check out our website, www.guitarcontrol.com. Check out our YouTube. There's 2 lessons I think that I did that are up today, and there's tons of other great teachers. So, you know, a new video every day, different topics ranging from speed picking to exercises to warm-ups to strumming patterns to chords to classic riffs, classic solos. So check all of those out. We did a few heavier videos recently too. So I had done some Alice Cooper songs, and then I did some Ozzy songs, a little bit of Iron Maiden, or no, I didn't do Iron Maiden, sorry, but I do know a lot of Iron Maiden songs. But I did Iron Man, Black Sabbath, so we did a few heavier songs too recently. And then I have some original speed picking stuff too that I put in there. So yeah, thank you so much. Check out that link. I'm going to give it to you guys one more time. So playing from the heart, that's what it's all about. That was the biggest shift in my playing that I ever had, was when I decided to, you know, as cool as I think Eric Clapton is and Jimi Hendrix is it's like, you don't want to sound just like anybody else, and that's the hardest thing to teach and the hardest thing to learn. So this DVD is great because it's going to show you how to do that. So check this out. And enjoy your special discount code. So thank you for hanging out and watching. So check this out. Ooh, someone put an Yngwie song. I love Yngwie. That's awesome. I did Yngwie in a couple live streams back too. We did I Am a Viking and a little bit of, oh, I forget the title, but I did a little bit of a different one. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. So check out this video to learn. Babe, I'm going to leave you, and I will be back next Tuesday. Check out that special discount code. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll be back soon.